EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Cut.
Here's Young now to throw right away. Pushed out to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Green.
Throwing on second down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 14. First down.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Quick throw, taken in. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Set, ready. Eagle, look, red, 30, white, set.
Throwing is Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Leggett in motion. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready. Yellow, black, ultra.
Here's Young. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
33, yellow. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught side of the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Avante Turpin on the return. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Field.
On play action, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down
Red,
and 3.
yellow. Here we go. Set. Blue 30. Drill green. Smash. Red. Set.
To throw is Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
3 yards to go.
To throw is Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Break. You. Yellow. Set. Set.
Young. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
He's into space past the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Third down.
Six. Mega. Here we go. Here we go. 45.
Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Yellow, 22. Dog red. Flight blue. Smash red. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Right to the air is Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
The 12-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. 40.
From the shotgun, it's Dash. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Formation for the
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. As he's standing right around his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red 38. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. They work forward to the 40-yard line. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Yep, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw, Young. Flush to his right. Going up top. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
full green. Come on, set. Ready. Yep, block 40. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Kill. Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, 40 center. 26.
Prescott on first down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb.
Prescott's pass complete to C.D. Lamb. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 9
And the
yards.
offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Moving outside the pocket. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Auburn. It's up and through. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Needle blue.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready, break. Ball red.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down.
Here we go.
And 5.
Red, 38. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Now Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
It's a gain of 6.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And This is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And the Panthers are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Young, rolling right, and he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. Now Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's Brian Anger now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
with a carry by Blue. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 40 seconds. Kill. Then we're going to 53. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On 3rd down, Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Young. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down, set.
Back to the air, it's Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Leggett in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Yeah! Here we go!
1st down, Prescott. Look wide, get this one complete, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go!
A run with Blue. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Complete to Blue. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On third and short, they go with Blue. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Ready, set.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Donovan is a rocker. In there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
That sack almost became a game-altering play now for this defense. Now, while it didn't exactly happen, they're at the point now where if they can force a punt, think about the field position they'll be able to give their offense when they take the field.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of a shotgun, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Kill.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
4th quarter begins on the ground. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 18.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one swung out to Blue, and he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. Lou is in. Touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Panthers 15.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Back to throw. Young. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's a Carolina first down. Young hands it to Hubbard. A big hole. He's inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. Big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Panthers.
On the double.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. 10 cycles. Cut.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's in! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme,
and he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll elect to bring it out here. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Smack, yellow, 22. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Set, ready, red, cycle, 33, yellow. Cut.
They'll go. Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
First down, Carolina.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
13-yard line.
Red, yellow, ready, ready. Red, blaster, 6. Hey, red. Black ultra, blue striker. White, white. Set, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Blue, go. Blue, 30, Beetle, blue. Claude, red. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Young. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The PAT, up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
To kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Prescott now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
First down.
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
43-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Panthers are going to have it just past their 25.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready?
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Look at play action with Young. Escaping. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, we've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.